Hi, it's the 20th of April 2018 at 1 p.m. I keep pushing the idea that what I'm doing as an option is looking to Eastern women. And in fact, I might move to the Philippines in time. Things work out well. Um, I I was a bit curious about it yesterday. I thought, okay, what's the downside to all of this? And here I am sort of promoting the idea, and I thought, well, maybe I should explain some of the downsides as well. I've never been there. I've been to Bali, and I've been to Thailand and India and what have you. I've never been to the Philippines. But I only ever went as a tourist to those other places. I never went there as a living proposition. And I'm sure some of you have been living there, have been there, and have been there for years. But I thought I'd just check out a couple of vids, and one was rather good. He was explaining how guys end up becoming down and out in the Philippines, destitute. And he said, I'll try and summarise pretty quickly. He said the he identified three reasons for this happening. The first one was bad planning. He says, guy turns up there with 50 grand in his pocket. And he said, yeah, that's all well and good. Costs you $1,000 a month to live. What's that? 12. So you got 4 years. Okay, and after 4 years, there's nothing left. There's no income coming in. There's no. I mean, it's not generating any income. And he says, what'll happen is the guy will go all the way to the wire. It's not like he pulls up and he's got 5 grand left. Right, this isn't working. I'm going home again. Try and work things out. No, he goes all the way, and he ends up blowing the lot. So committed to his vision, his idea, or his dream of living in the Philippines. Of course, he ends up living in the streets. Nobody wants to know him because he has no money. He says often this guy will go there with the idea that, okay, I've got a nest egg, and surely while I'm there, I'll be able to set up some kind of online business and generate an income. Doesn't need to be much, 12 grand a year. Yes, I can do that, not a problem. The thing is, it takes a long time, as I'm discovering, as you're watching, is even a simple business, takes a long time to get started and get established. Okay, and if you've got all these other distractions going on at the same time, plus chances are it's probably going to take you, if you get to doing it at all, quite a few years. What this guy suggested was, the idea would have been to do it before he went there, which is basically what I'm proposing. Okay, that if you're ever thinking of doing that, if you think, no, there's nothing left for me in the West, I need to go somewhere and live. Set up your business now. Start from start even thinking about it, just dabbling, just starting, experimenting with it a little bit, and start setting it up. The other thing that goes wrong, of course, is the land shark. She spots him coming. He falls in love with her. Total naivety. She loves me. 2 weeks later, here you can have detail. You can have my credit cards and all that sort of thing. So of course she copies down the numbers, and and pretty soon she starts wiring herself money, and eventually, she steals it all. Or another trick she does is if he's got meds of some kind, to keep his mind straight. He said this is a classic. Yeah, she withholds them or doesn't get them for him, and he just forgets. He forgets everything. He just loses his whole identity. He doesn't even know who he is. He can't even get in touch with family because he doesn't know his PIN. He doesn't. Yeah, so they said that's another one. But yeah, that's your land shark, and I have no doubt they exist. In the East or in the West. Okay, so once again, you can explore it from the comfort of your own living room there in the West. Okay, I do. I've met them all. I've met this one, that one, and as time goes on, I'm learning more and more and more about them, and I'm realising there are different stratas of people there. Some are good, some are just scammers, some are really bad. Yep. And eventually you get to know the people. And why not? Why not get to know them before you move there? Wouldn't that make more sense? And you don't fall in love with somebody in 2 weeks or even a month. I told Floor last night I'm starting to get real feelings for you. That's after a year. Yeah, I just like the way she smiles and we get along pretty well. But I'm starting to get feelings for you. That's after a year. I'm starting to get to know her. And she's starting to get to know me too. Yesterday I had an example where she wanted money for a blog. She just said, "Oh, $3 a month." And I said, "Oh, yeah, no problems. I can pay that." She didn't have a PayPal, so yeah, I'll pay the $3. Yeah, as a gift. Then I realised it was $170 Aussie up front for 3 years. I don't know. I'm not going to pay that much. So then the gift idea, I said, no, I can't do it. Now, had I been there, we would have all this other chemistry, the body language, the tears, the sobbing, the screaming, probably not, but I mean, it's possible. Okay, but all I got was okay. And we didn't talk for the rest of the night. She just disappeared. So, okay, and then this morning I woke up and I thought, no, I've come up with a better idea, or at least not necessarily a better idea, but something that benefits me as well. So I had time to think about it overnight. I didn't have all the emotional upheaval. And, in time, we try a few of these different things, she'll know how I think and what I mean and what I'm trying to do. And, if she still likes me, but I hit the ground running. She already knows a lot about me. She doesn't know everything, but she knows a lot about me, and I know a lot about her. Okay, so that's something you can do in cyber world. You can do it from there, and that's, you don't, I'd be very much against landing there and they just see you coming. Yeah, white man, yeah, meat. Yeah, I can smell your wallet from here. Hey, they'd be all over you in a flash. He said the third thing that happens is that I'm being overly generous. And I mean, and the woman might genuinely love you, but, to secure that relationship, to make sure that she doesn't leave, he buys, oh, so you need a new this or a new that, or, the brother needs a new motorcycle so he can run a delivery business or something. Yeah, no problems, I'll buy that for you. I'll buy this for you, I'll buy that for you. Yeah, just a nice guy, basically. No, he said that's a mistake as well, because, eventually you run out of money, or, you have to start tightening up the budget, and then she's not interested any longer. Still gets down to money a lot, but that's the way the Filipinos are. I'd say most third world people are. Yeah, they want your resources. They need you to provide income. Yeah, if you don't want that, well, fair enough, don't have it. Yeah, but that's how it works there. But if you ever get to thinking, I want to do that, I keep saying it, online is a good. You can start today. I mean, just go on to Pal Talk. There's heaps of rooms there, heaps of Southeast Asians, heaps of Eastern Europeans, heaps of people from all over the world, South Americans, Mexicans, everywhere. Just try different places, go different options. I talk about Southeast Asia all the time because this is my neighbourhood. I quite like Indonesians as well. For some reason, I've taken a shining to the Filipinos. We have a lot of Filipino here in this town. They're just popular in Australia for some reason. Yeah, but it's a way to do it. It's a way to dip your toe in the water and ask yourself, do you like it or don't you? Before you commit to it, before you're there, before you're handing out bloody money, left, right, and centre. Yeah, you can, and get to know it, watch a few vids, get to know a bit about the lifestyle and all the tricks and that sort of thing. Yeah, before you land there. I don't know. This is what I'm doing. I didn't do this with the idea of going to the Philippines. In fact, I just happened to end up talking to them. That's just as time, 5 years almost now has passed. I'm having nothing to do with the Western society at all, very little. But I'm thinking, well, it's not going to change. Why is it going to improve? I've sort of lost it for the West. So I can either stay here by myself or I can move there, and I'm getting down to those two options. And so that's what I've come. But I didn't sort of say, right, I'm going to do this, I didn't sort of have it mapped out. I just do things and then see what comes out of it. But look, this is just me doing it my way, guys. They're just thoughts, they're just ideas. Yep, and it's I'm not suggesting you do anything or that that's the right way to go or the wrong way to go. I'm just explaining what I'm doing along the way. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye.